Hi, it's Justin with Serra Acura, and today we're going to talk about the all-new 2021 Acura TLX. We're going to go through some of the different packages real quick here, and then we're going to talk about specifically the Aspec package and what you get in the Aspec package, what's involved in that car, and what it's all about. So let's get started. First thing that we want to go through are the different packages that are available on the TLX, and I'm just going to run this down real quick just so you have an idea where this fits in the lineup. There will be videos on all those different packages, but the first car or the first package available on the TLX is called the premium package, and it's really the entry-level model, but since it's an Acura, it comes with a ton of standard features, ton of equipment, and so it's not necessarily called a base model per se. So that is the premium model. Then above that they have the technology package, and that's a really popular, and really across the Acura lineup, that technology package is super popular in all the different models, and it comes with a lot of great equipment, and we'll get into that at a later time. But the one we're going to focus on today is the next in the lineup, and that is the Aspec. And the Aspec package gives you all the standard equipment, the equipment that comes in the technology package, and then it also adds kind of a sportier look and a couple different features and equipment, and I'll go through that. And then the last package that we have in the lineup, not second to the last, is the advanced model. And the advanced model is kind of the fully loaded, comes with everything, the kitchen sink, the bells and whistles that you get on the TLX. And then there is one more model that they just released just a couple months ago, kind of came out mid-model of the 2021 Acura TLX, and that is the Type S. And that is strictly a performance package, but really what that, similar to what we're going to talk about today, is that it is really an A-spec package with a little more equipment and a whole lot more performance. So let's get into what comes on the Aspec package and see if that fits what you're looking for. Okay, so starting up front here, the front end of this is what's going to have some key distinguishing factors that it is an A-spec package. And one being is all the trim, so trim around the grill up here is all a black chrome. So everywhere on the regular TLX that there would be chrome, there is now just a black trim that they put on there. It's like a gloss piano black, which is really cool. The headlight design, everything else is the same there. They do use a kind of a smoked finish in those headlights, so they are a little bit darker, along with that LED chicane style daytime running light and also turn signal. And that's one thing that's cool about the Acura models, is having those really nice LED lights, which are really cool. Give you a shot of that, and they there. Also with the Aspec model is you get the fog light, so that's one of the first things that comes along in part of that package is the fog light. Then moving around to the side, and this is where most people can distinguish the car the first or the fastest, are the wheels. And so the wheels on the Aspec model are they call shark gray performance wheel, and they're not black, but they're really a dark charcoal gray. And this is the only car that you can get those wheels on. All the other TLX models come with either a silver painted wheel or a silver machine face. That you can't see here, and that is the suspension. And the suspension is a sport tuned suspension, so it does have a sportier ride than what the other regular TLXs have. So it's a little bit firmer. By no means is it does it beat you up, but it is a nice sporty ride. It's Acura does one of the best jobs of blending a little bit of sport and luxury together to give you a nice, a comfortable ride, but yet still really fun to drive. So again, around the windows, notice the black trim. Again, that all around those windows, all this trim here would be chrome on the regular TLX. A lot of people point out the black mirror cover cap, and that is actually on all the TLX models. So that's going to be across the board, but it looks really good on the Aspec. Obviously you have the Aspec badging And then as we go around to the back, this is where it starts to separate a little even more from what the regular TLX. You get the standard deck lid spoiler, and that's always in black. No matter what color you always get a black deck lid spoiler. And then, of course, the Aspec badging on the back. And then in the back, you have that rear diffuser, which is black on the Aspec models. So that right down there below, and that kind of starts along the side behind the rear wheel, and then goes up all the way around the other side, obviously. The front, you have these dark lenses in the back, and I don't say they're dark, but they are kind of a smoked lens versus the regular one. There's that LED turn signal and that chicane style LED lights in the rear, which are really cool. They kind of wrap around the side of the car, really cool, give it a great look. Again, you can get a little bit better look there as far as turn signals. Now, the Aspec models are available in both the front-wheel drive version or this one here being the super handling all-wheel drive package. Now we'll jump inside and give you a little bit of a look at what comes as far as equipment and what else you get in that Aspec pack. This particular one has the ebony interior, but I will note that the Aspec is the only model that is available with the red leather interior. So keep that in mind if you like that red interior, which it's a love it or hate it, and you'll know whether you like it. Really a cool interior, but it only is available on the Aspec trim levels, not available on any of the other trim levels. But as we notice right here on the door panel, as we kind of go around the interior of the car, red stitching all the way throughout the interior, and that comes on all the Aspec models. On the red interior, you get a black stitching, obviously a contrasting stitching. This really cool aluminum trim that they put in here, and I don't know if I can get it close enough to give you that texture, but it is, they call it a geometric texture, but it is really a cool aluminum trim. And then something you probably can't see real well because it's light in here is this LED lighting, and that comes part of that Aspec package as well, and that's throughout the cabin, and I'll kind of point that out. You do get the Aspec dorsal badging there with that little cool Aspec emblem. Again, aluminum dorsal badging there. And then the seats. So you get the really cool contrasting stitching that runs up along that seat and down the middle of it. Really cool. But you get the leather seat with the ultra suede inserts or Alcantara inserts. And in the past, it was kind of when they had the Aspec package, this Alcantara was kind of the whole seat. And now it's just a little strip in the middle. I will say a lot of people are concerned on how that holds up and how it wears. I've been driving one of these for several years now, and I gotta tell you, I really like it. It maintains a temperature closer to cloth does, but you still get that leather feel. It keeps you and holds you in the seat much better than if it was just a slippery leather seat. It really gives it a cool look and cool design. Seats are ultra comfortable. But that's part of that Aspec package. It's the only one you get that ultra suede insert. All the other TLX models will just have a full leather seat. So as I move around in the interior, we're going to notice that red stitching across the dash all the way down and along here, really nicely done, double stitched. Really gives it a really nice look. And then the other TLXs where, depending on the package, they change the trim. So this is that geometric aluminum that's in here, gives it a really cool sporty look. Other models, again, the regular one has like a copper trim, which is kind of cool, and then on the advanced model you get the real wood. So that's the difference in that Aspec package as far as what you get in there. And then the last thing as far as what you can see or appearance, or one of the last, is this cool flat bottom steering wheel. Gives you that again, that's red stitching, contrasting stitching, leather wrapped, and it kind of has a smooth leather up top and then textured on the sides, and then again smooth on the bottom with that signature Aspec emblem in it. Awesome steering wheel. Probably one of the favorite steering wheels. It's the perfect thickness. They add the aluminum paddle shifters here in the back. Awesome feel for that 10-speed automatic transmission that all the TLXs come with. And then down below here you have those aluminum foot pedals. So you have the big spot to rest your foot, and then the other pedals, which are aluminum with the little rubber pad on them. So really really cool as far as what the touches they add for the Aspec. Last thing as far as appearance wise on the interior goes is this headliner on these is black. So I know that's a little hard to see inside here, but that's the only TLX that they come black with the headliner. Love it, hate it, it gives it a neat look. So as we move into the car here, we'll talk about some of the features that you get just part of that Aspec package. One being Acura's signature ELS Studio 3D audio system. Again, I mentioned this in videos before. If you have not heard that audio system, it is phenomenal. It's just something you gotta listen to know what it's all about. It's a 17 speaker audio system, has speakers all through the pillars, has even ceiling mounted speakers. Get a good picture of that. The door speakers, obviously the door speakers down here, these nice silver door speaker covers. But it is a phenomenal audio system. You got to hear it to believe it. I know that sounds corny, but if there's one thing that's written about a lot of the newer Acura models, it is that 17 speaker 3D audio system is just unbelievable. You just got to hear it to believe it. Anyways, so last piece of that, again, a couple other features that come part of that Aspec package is the auto cooled and heated seats. So all TLXs come standard with heated seats, and then you get cooled seats as you move up into the Aspec package or the advanced package. So cooled seats are part of that, and then you also get this cool built-in wireless charging. Okay, and the last piece are a part of that Aspec package are the gauges, and they are a red gauge, which is kind of cool, versus the white gauges, or white numbers and light, I guess you'd say, on the regular TLX. So with the Aspec, you get those red LED lit gauges, as well as numbers on the Aspec package. Okay, so there you have it. That is everything that is covered in the Aspec package as far as equipment. Again, mostly an appearance package, more so than it is equipment, but does come with some of those different features. You know, the Aspec package, again, the Aspec package comes with everything that you get in the technology package, which I did not talk about during this. Mentioned a couple things, but I did not mention all those items that come standard on the TLX or come part of that technology package. We'll go through that later video. All those things, this is just above and beyond all those different items, so, or replacing those certain items. So again, Justin with Serra Acura, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon in the next video.